The man who challenged the world's greatest power fell in less than 11 minutes. His downfall did not begin with a massive bombardment, but with a silent betrayal at the heart of his stronghold. This is the story of the night when the sky over Caracas turned to fire, and destiny changed forever. A lightning operation. The fall of Nicolás Maduro. It was the early morning of January 3rd, 2026, in Caracas, Venezuela. After months of Operation Southern Spear and a suffocating naval blockade that halted oil exports, the regime was cornered. At 1:50, high-precision surgical strikes neutralized the radars on El Volcan Hill and cut government communications. Caracas went blind in seconds, as citizens recorded explosions at Fort Tuna and La Carlota Air Base. They did not know what was happening, but the bombings were only a distraction to conceal the real objective, the capture of Nicolás Maduro. How did Washington know the exact place to strike? Satellite technology was not enough. CIA intelligence had a decisive weapon. An agent infiltrated within Maduro's closest inner circle. This mole provided obsessive details, sleep routines, guard changes, and the exact blueprints of the bunker. Thanks to this internal betrayal, the United States knew the fortress had a fatal weakness. If they struck with extreme speed, the enemy was no longer outside. The enemy slept under his own roof, handing over every movement of the leader to his captors before the first helicopter lifted off. At 2:01, Delta Force's elite went into action, transported by the legendary Night Stalkers. Chinook and Black Hawk helicopters flew low over the capital's rooftops, answering hostile fire with overwhelming force. Operators advanced at inhuman speed toward the presidential complex. Maduro tried to run to his panic room with solid steel doors, but Delta intercepted him seconds before the hatch sealed. Donald Trump would later say, "We had blowtorches ready for the steel, but they weren't needed." In just 11 minutes, the most wanted man was captured at 3:20. The world froze. Impossible. While the Chavista leadership, led by Delcy Rodriguez and Vladimir Padrino, desperately demanded proof of life, Donald Trump published the official photo of a defeated Maduro aboard the USS Iwo Jima. The success of Operation Absolute Resolution was total. Simultaneously, the New York District Attorney announced charges for drug trafficking and terrorism, sealing his fate as the regime's structure collapsed without its leader, leaving allies in absolute silence and defeat. This operation rewrote modern military history. It taught that there are no impregnable bunkers when enemy intelligence knows your most intimate weaknesses. Nicolás Maduro went from strongman to federal prisoner in a single night. Venezuela awakens today to a historic power vacuum, but with a breath of freedom it had not felt for more than 2 decades.